Oh,
we're not. We were muted. He muted it. Sorry. Hello, everybody.
It's been a bad day.
What a night.
I'll explain all in a minute. Hi, everyone. We better get the comments up because we're not on comments even. Oh, there we go.
The quality.
Oh, no. I think we should go into that and try and change it again then. That is awful.
Go back onto internet and Wi-Fi.
Back on internet, onto
On
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Bear with me a minute on this one.
Sorry, bear with.
Don't think that's going to make... Oh, you can't do it now.
No. Take it off the internet. Right, I'm going to disappear a sec.
Right, we got problems with our connection again. We've got a Ethernet line today, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be making any difference. So I just don't know how we're going to sort this problem out.
Normie, look at it.
It's bad. I don't know what we can do, but hey-ho, I can't do anything more on there. So we're just going to have to get on with things. Let's
you
make
talk.
the most of it.
You talk.
Right, let's catch up with some. Yes, congratulations, Newcastle. I didn't know that result, Mary, till you put that on there, but well done, Newcastle. It's been a while since they've had a cup win. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
No. Hi, Billy Blacklock. Good to see you, Billy. And Mary, of course. Always good to see you, Mary. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Don't go too quick because I don't know what people have said.
No, we're here. Right. So, Mary, Steve.
70 years, Mary said it's taken Newcastle to win.
Excuse me.
Right, you've said about your job.
We're a bit discombobulated because the internet's not playable.
It's been a bad day because we've been in Manchester for the last couple of days and we just haven't been very well prepared for today. So everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. The internet, our picture, and clips. My hard drive just wouldn't work. So we've got hardly any clips to show you, which we're a bit gutted about because we wanted to show you our favourite bits of each of the ships. But we'll come to that in a minute. Steve, good evening all. 17 days till his first cruise. Oh, you've been waiting 18 months. What's the longest we've had to wait for a cruise, Dave? I think the first one with Discovery 2, we waited about 12 months, didn't we?
You always book quite close to it, to be fair.
Yeah, so I think 12 months has been the longest that we've had to wait, but 18 months, you've been very patient. But 17 days, that's so exciting. Where are you going, Steve? And I'd be properly excited. I'm excited for you because I know what you've got coming. First cruise is magical. I agree, Mary. Although saying that, the first one was a bit strange for us, wasn't it? Because we sailed our first cruise in 2010 with Celebrity. And although we enjoyed it, we didn't get bitten by the bug. But 12 years later, we decided to try another cruise with Marella. And our first cruise with them, we were bitten by the bug. And we've since been on 2 more Marella. So we've done 3 Marella now, haven't we?
We certainly have. I loved them all.
Yeah, and they've all been brilliant, but we'll come on to that more. I can't see the questions now, Dave, because Dave's playing with his system.
I'm not being quiet. I'm desperately trying to get us a picture back because it's not going great.
Vic is a wee bit fuzzy. Sound good, though. Well, our microphone's always good, but...
How did you get it back onto the thing earlier? Because it says we're on Wi-Fi.
Well, I don't turn that off because we could lose it altogether because we'll have to speak to Mark again because we're not sure. It should show up as Ethernet, but it's showing up as something else. And I think if we turn the Wi-Fi off, we could lose it altogether. So we're not going to do that.
It's not great, though.
Who have we missed here? Donna! Always good to see Donna. How you doing? Sam and Jeff, hi. Good to see you, of course. Good to see everybody this evening. You all got your drinks? We got a wine.
We have got wine tonight.
Yeah, so we were in Bury. We were in Bury on Saturday, was it? Yeah, Saturday. And we found this little shop that had loads of wine. So we bought one each, didn't we?
We did.
So, and this is one of them.
We had 2 bottles yesterday, 1 bottle today.
Yeah, just one today. Where are we? Hi, Michelle. How you doing? Mandy, always good to see you. Oh, thank you. You'll make me blush. I haven't had a shave today. So I'm ready for a haircut, Dave. My barber's here. So I was very tempted. It's funny you should say that, Mandy, because I was very tempted before we started. There's a filter on here that you can put on that gives you a like enhanced look.
Well, it's pointless because they can't see us. The internet's so poor quality again.
Dave said no, so you got me as you see me. Where was I? Paradise Islands at Taste. Oh, Steve. I'm on Steve again. He's going Paradise Islands and
Taste the
Taste of the Tropics. That was our second.
No, our first Marella.
No, first was Discovery 2.
Yeah, that was Taste Tropics. No, Taste Tropics with the boys. So it was Voyager.
Yeah, it was Voyager. And that's what Steve's going on. And the Voyager, don't say anything yet because we're supposed to be talking about it later. It's a great ship. Fabulous ship. We loved it. But was it our favourite? We'll let you know before the end. Lynn and Dave, how are you doing? I missed Mary's comment on the wine tonight as we're heading to London tomorrow. Wow. Mary's off on a transatlantic from Dominican Republic to Palma. Wow, how amazing. We want to go to Dominican Republic, don't we, and cruise from there.
I'm not ignoring you. So just to quickly let you know, the lads that we go on the cruises with, one of them is a computer technician, very high up computer technician. So I'm texting him as we're going in. How do I get the Ethernet
Will you get with it? Work? Will you get with it? I'm struggling to keep
Sorry, I know, but this is important so people can see us.
Yeah. So Mary, have a fantastic time. And I know you always love your cruising, so I know you're going to. And just take it easy and enjoy yourself. And that's amazing. Come back and let us know how you get on. So I'm so excited. Who are you going with, Mary? You're going with Marella, aren't you? I've forgotten which ship Mary said. But I know you're going with Marella again. But just remind us what ship you're going on. Steve, you're going to have an amazing time. There so many beautiful islands that you go into, and Voyager, as I say, is an absolute fabulous ship. Lynn and Dave, hi, how you doing? Mandy, 18 days.
Where have you got? You're not reading the comments.
I am.
You're not doing it, but this is the next one.
Oh, sorry. I'm
right. Let's start again because Mike's not good at this. Right.
No.
So Len's Legacy.
See what happens when you leave me in charge?
Question: First cruise on Voyager in July. Have decided not to go premium drinks package, but we love a good coffee. Is the free coffee on board any good? So the free coffee on board, when you're on so you're not going premium, so no. So you have to pay, but it's not a big charge for the coffee shop. You do get tea and coffee in your rooms, which are just your normal instance. And you do get, depending on which ship you go, Voyager, if I remember rightly, had a really good coffee station at the breakfast bar. And we get ourselves a nice coffee every morning. So that coffee is good. I'm not sure if they close it down in the afternoon.
You can get coffees at various bars as well. So you'll be able to get your lattes, espressos at various bars.
Which do come on the all-inclusive.
Yes, which are all-inclusive. Yeah. The only ones you pay for are in the coffee bar. But we don't go premium. We did our first cruise and we decided we didn't need it. But I do love a coffee as well. And if you go into Coffee Port, they always have a special. And on our cruise, it was gingerbread latte. And I think on another one, it was cinnamon and something. And they are really good value. If you want just the coffee, it's £1.75. And you get a big glass. So we just pay if we want an odd treat, odd coffee. We go in there and we pay £1.75. If you want it with alcohol, then I think it's £2.50. So the coffee price for those specials is really, really good value. So go into Coffee Port and just have it on your bill and just pay a bit extra. But bars and certainly the restaurants, the buffet has got a really good coffee machine. We enjoyed the coffee in there.
It has, and like I said to you, that usually is there all day, especially at morning times. It's good for breakfast. But like I said, the coffee port is not expensive. It's very cheap.
Yeah, definitely. Go have a look and treat yourself.
So Mary, Yachida, Mary.
Yachida. Was that any good?
No. Mandy Benton, 18 days to our first trip on P&O Voyager.
Wow.
P&O Voyager.
Oh.
After Zeebrugge. For a few days before a week on Discovery to Greece. I didn't know P&O had a Voyager.
Hold on, I'm really confused here.
Me too. Mand.
P&O Voyager.
You're getting confused.
Yeah, Mandy, clarify, because I've not heard of P&O Voyager. 18 days. 18 days. Oh, Mandy, you've got so much on. I can't keep up with all this, Mandy.
She's got me confused.
Yeah.
Bless her.
But
Keith,
we'll let you clarify and then we'll come back to that, Mandy. But wow, you've got so much to look forward to.
Keith Lester, good evening. Question: is there a shuttle bus from the ports to the main towns? Depends where you go.
We've only had one once, haven't we?
We have. Most of them we can walk into the town from. but we did have one at a little.
The only one we've had was in Zadar.
Zadar, that was it.
And that was obviously our Adriatic Explorer cruise. They laid on one there because it was a good walk to the town. If you go to Caribbean, then most of the time in the Caribbean, you're right on the port. The only one that was a little bit further away was Guadeloupe. But I know in Guadeloupe, hold on, I'm getting confused now. Was it Guadeloupe or Dominica?
It was
the one with the horrible beach with all the containers. There was a bus into the town.
Yeah, it wasn't Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe was right there.
It was Dominica then.
Yeah.
Dominica, we as you came off the port, you went. There was a bus there. I don't know whether it was free though, because I decided to walk.
Yes, go on, carry on talking.
I need the next question. So I hope that's answered that, Keith.
We've got David Taylor. Hi, guys.
David, hi. How you doing?
We then got Michelle Cobb. Right. My first cruise was on Discovery in 2023 for the American itinerary. I got the bug and went away back in October. I'm off the Caribbean in 4 weeks and giving Royal Caribbean going over.
Ooh, now that's nice. Different. Now, you see, what was the American itinerary? Because I'd love to do a bit of America, but I've not seen that American itinerary. It was the same when Discovery 2, our first cruise, they did sort of Western Caribbean and Central America, and that was an absolute fabulous cruise. But I'd love to do some of America, and I think you would too, wouldn't you? We've never been to New York, so it'd be nice to go New York. Dave's still fiddling with his.
I am, guys. Buttons. I'm desperately trying to give you a better signal here, so Mike, you carry on for a second.
Okay then, and Royal Caribbean. Well, I would like to give Royal Caribbean a go. I mean, we have had 3 Marella on the trot, and we desperately want to do the 2 ships that we haven't done, which is Explorer 2 and Discovery. But we will come back to those. But I am trying P&O and MSC in May, so I'm excited about that. But definitely come back and let us know how Royal Caribbean were, because they would definitely be on our radar. I think you'd quite like to do a Royal Caribbean, wouldn't you?
I think I would, actually. Because
Princess as well you want to do, don't you?
Royal Caribbean are like the top end of that class, that sort of ship, that family of ships, should I say.
And I think they'd have some good itineraries. So that sounds brilliant. Can you move your button?
Sorry.
I'm struggling. Michelle. Michelle. Michelle is a solo traveller. Now, interestingly enough, we've spoke to many solo travellers, and I am desperate to try it to see what the experience is like. So we go P&O, I go with him and our 2 friends to the fjords in May. But a week after we come back, I am going solo on MSC. And I'm so excited. It's only a 2-night cruise, but I just want to get the feel of, what is it like to travel solo? So, Michelle, you've given me some confidence there that you're saying that you love it. So I think I'm going to love it.
I am sitting next to you now.
And it's a 2-night cruise, so I think it's going to be a bit of a party cruise. So I'm just going to mingle with the hens and the stags. I'm going to join in their parties, but no, I'm really interested to see just whether there is anything put on for solo travelers and how you're treated as a solo traveler. And I mean, I found out something this week regarding upgrades, and I'm a little bit upset about it, but I'm saving that for a video, because I will be doing a full video about my whole experience with MSC. But yeah, so it's really, really good to know that, hopefully I will love it as well. I'll come back, and we'll do a stream, and I'll tell everybody about my solo adventures. Right, Lorraine Kearney, Dave's still messing. My first cruise was on Discovery 2. My most recent was on Voyager. You are going the same path as us, Lorraine. Our first one was Discovery 2, and we absolutely, as I say, that's what gave us the cruising bug back, and we had such a good time. Yes, we found a few faults on Discovery 2, but they were irrelevant for the fun that we had and the places we went to. It was an amazing itinerary, wasn't it?
It was.
So, and parts of the Discovery 2 I just thought were amazing. We loved the atrium. I loved the main dining room. So Discovery 2 was really good. And then, of course, our second one was Voyager. And we absolutely love Voyager. So there was.
Did love the Discovery 2 as well.
Do you get the impression I loved it?
Yeah, I do. But Discovery 2, I still hold a flame for.
Yeah, well, I mean, in all honesty, we've loved all three. We obviously then went from Voyager, and our third one was on Explorer, and we definitely want to do the other two. We're not going to stay away from Marella for long because we just find that we have so much fun, and they're so underrated. That they're so easy. We are having sort of. It's so interesting seeing the procedure for P&O and MSC. And it just makes you realise how easy Marella is. And so I would say for any first-time cruiser, go with Marella because you will get sort of the experience without too much of the stress because we have got all the stress to come with P&O. There's about 30 restaurants on Iona and you've got to book everything. You've got to book theatre shows. You've got to book so much stuff that, you know, the limelight and all that. So, Marella is so easy. Next.
Right, we got Mary. I don't know what she's referring to. She says Marella Explorer 2, Mike.
She's going on Marella
Explorer
she's going.
2.
That's one.
Okay.
You see, Mary had told me because I remember thinking she's going on the adults only one. But yeah, one we haven't done. So come back and let us know what it's like. Because I think how many Marella have you done, Mary? I think you've done quite a few.
I think Mary's got the set.
Have you got the set?
I'm sure she got the set.
Are you a Marella set? A Marella, what can we call it? A Marella Grand Slam.
She got the bingo, the full house.
So is anyone else on here done all 5 Marella? And if you haven't, we're obviously going to say, have you got a favourite Marella ship? And why is it your favourite? And we're obviously going to give a little bit more info about our views when Dave's finished. Have you finished messing now?
Yeah, and the reason why I've stopped is because I think I have to turn it off to start again. And if I do that, we're going to lose you all. So we're going to have to put up with the rubbish quality. And next week, hopefully, or next 2 weeks' time, it's going to be back to normal. I can only apologise. We thought we had it sorted. We didn't do a test run before we did it. So,
we were a bit short of time. As I say, we went to Manchester we went to Bury on Friday and we only got back today. So it's been a bit of a rush. So we do apologise, but we will.
It's awful for anyone trying to understand. We've got full internet. We've got like full bars on our Wi-Fi. The problem is because the program we're running is sending stuff out. It's not able to do as much as it needs to do off our Wi-Fi, even though it's quite strong Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So our friend Mark had given us the cable to try tonight, but you have to go in and you have to manually set it all with different addresses and blah, blah, blah. And I can't do that with you guys.
Well, hopefully we'll try again for the next one. But we do apologise because it really disappoints us that the quality isn't there because, you know, we want to try and put out the best we can. And it's so disappointing when we see the quality that's going out because we don't want that. So we will keep working on it.
Right, Sam and Jeff, 9 days until we board Discovery 2, first time in Marella.
Right.
You picked a good ship. I take it, first time in Marella. You picked a good ship. Discovery 2 was one of my favourites.
Yeah. Should we just expect? Obviously, Discovery 2 was the first Marella that we sailed on, and it is the ship that gave us the love for cruising. Celebrity didn't. Marella did, and there is just so much fun to be had on a Marella cruise. Their whole ethos is about fun, and what we found really, really surprising, not only were the staff superb and friendly, but we found so many other passengers want to talk, and they're so friendly, and we didn't find that on Celebrity. Everybody was a bit standoffish, but Marella, people are there for a good time. We never saw any bad behaviour. People are just enjoying themselves. And the Discovery 2 is beautiful because there are some really, really nice areas of the ship. The atrium, you walk in the atrium and you think, wow, that is...
It's the one thing nice. Discovery has over any of the ships is that atrium bar. Well, Discovery 1 and 2 have that over the others.
The main dining room is absolutely wonderful because you've got the big sweeping staircase down and it's very bright and big windows. So I love the main dining room on Discovery 2. The theatre is amazing. I think the Marella theatres on all the ships have been great, haven't they?
They're absolutely great. And it's funny because when we went on Celebrity many, many moons ago, I remember it being exactly the same. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that Discovery some of their ships were celebrity or Royal
Yeah,
Caribbean,
they were
the
celebrity
same sort of
ships.
company.
Yeah.
So you can see the design there
Yeah.
because we loved the celebrity ship we went on. It was the Millennium, wasn't it?
Yeah, Celebrity Millennium, which is still sailing apparently.
It is.
Somebody told me it was scrap, but
they do great theatres. Great theatres.
Yeah, the theatres are amazing on Marella ships, and the shows are brilliant. So you're going to have such a great time, Sam and Jeff. It's a brilliant ship, and just so much fun to be had. And the great thing for you, if it's the first cruise, is that it is one of the easiest ships to find your way round. Explorer and Voyager, you tend to have to go up, down,
Definitely.
down. But Discovery is so easy, so I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it.
Very
but come
fluid.
back and let us know how you got on.
Definitely. Mary says, I need to sort you out.
Why? What have I done?
I don't know, but I'm sorting you out.
You're the one fiddling.
Excuse me.
Fiddling with your wires, you know what I mean.
Excuse me.
Don't make me blush.
And Irvin, hi all from North Shields.
Anne, how you doing?
We've got Steve Shuttleworth here with us. Our first cruise was on Voyager, Paradise Islands and Taste of the Tropics, and we arrived home 9 days ago. Got the boat. I'm thinking of booking ahead for next February. It won't be Voyager though. Do you know what? No matter what ship it is, you'll love it. You'll love it. Some are a bit older than the others, but it doesn't matter about that. I was talking to a lady on one of my trains the other day, and she went on a cruise with her mother, only around the British Isles, and it was an ambassador cruise. And I said, what did you think of it? She said, I loved it because she doesn't like big cruise ships. And I said, we're the same. We love Marella because of the size. She said ambassador was great for customer service. She said, a little bit dated, just like Marella can be, but she says you go on there for the service, and I totally agree. Marella has service in spades. We've heard reviews on P&O, we've heard reviews on MSC about the fact that the customer service level is depleted because there's too many people, too much staff, so not enough staff to deal with the amount of people, whereas Marella, the smaller ships, so whichever one you go on, don't look at the little nooks and crannies and also a bit old and dated. Concentrate on the entertainment and the customer service.
See, the good thing is, though, Dave, we are going to be trying the bigger ships because Iona that we are going on in May has a capacity of 5,000. And then the MSC that I'm going on has a capacity, passengers this is, of 6,000. So I'm going to be trying two of the bigger ships. You're trying one. So we are going to see whether...
I don't think I'm going to like it. I don't think I'm going to like it, but I'm going to go there with
open mind,
an open mind and an open heart, and hopefully I fall in with P&O. You never know.
Yeah, and of course, Stuart and Kerry have been on Iona for 35 days, and they loved it. And so we're very hopeful that we're going to feel the same way as them.
Anne Irvin has asked, she bought the same steamer as us. I hope you enjoy it. Where did you pack it, please? I pack it in my main luggage. I just stick it between some clothes. It comes in a little carry case. It's quite hardy. I don't think it's going to break on you.
Because it does fold, doesn't it, from the picture? So it's not as big as...
So I'm not sure if it was the same. You twist the handle off, which is where you put the water, and it should sit in a bag, and you put it in some clothes and put it in your main luggage. Okay. Right.
But it's really good. We found it really good. It did the job. Yeah.
Steve Shuttleworth, the Voyager will be in the Canaries on February 26.
Ooh.
It's one of the ones I wouldn't mind doing, because you can taste the Canaries.
Yes. But... it's not there till February 26th because Mary has made me want to do Madeira on New Year's Eve. I want to do Madeira on New Year's Eve.
Well, you'll be going on your own then, pal, because I can't get time off.
Oh, I'm solo now. I don't care. I'm solo.
Go, Mary. Take my mum. Take Mary. Have a little solo adventure.
Yeah, I could have a cruise with your mum. Yeah. And definitely be lovely to meet Mary one day.
I'm hoping my mum's on today. She said she was, but she's not here yet.
But Mary filmed the fireworks in Madeira, and it was absolutely amazing. And ever since then, I keep saying to Dave, I want to go for New Year's Eve. We've never been on a ship for New Year's Eve, have we?
We don't really celebrate New Year's Eve. I mean, we used to go to Manchester a couple of times.
But if we were on a ship, we would.
I think it'd be interesting, yeah.
If we were on a ship, I think we would. We've been at sea on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, but never New Year's Eve, so...
Harold is in the room, Michael.
Hey,
he says, hello, Harold. How are you, mate?
How you doing? It seems to have been a while.
He's got a question. How's the train training going? I'm no longer training.
Yeah.
I'm fully fledged. I work hard now, and I absolutely love it. I have the best team. I have the best management. It is like a breath of fresh air. No other lie. It's the best move I ever made. I'm so happy. So thank you for asking, Harold.
You're loving life, aren't you?
I am. I'm just knackered at the moment. Wine for the second day straight, and of course the internet's annoyed me a little bit, which Michael probably knows it has, because I really want.
Well, it's annoyed me because at the same time we're watching this on our computer where the picture looks brilliant, Dave's watching it on his computer and it's absolutely abysmal.
I've got it here, see?
Yeah.
I have it here, so when you guys ask questions that we don't know, I can quickly Google.
Anyway,
right. So Mandy is cleared up. It's P&O Ventura.
Oh, now Mandy, is the Ventura one of their smaller ships? I've got a feeling that Ventura is one of P&O's, because P&O apparently have got some smaller ships.
They're older
and
ships.
So maybe if we don't like Iona, then maybe we would still try another one in the future, but go for one of their smaller ships.
Harold asks, why are we streaming in 188p? I know, Harold. I don't know what's going on. We've been having problems for ages with this app. It's the app. It's not our computer. The computer's got really strong Wi-Fi. But for some reason, this app doesn't like playing ball. We're seeing that. So it's Michael's task to find a different streaming app that we can stream off that is actually better than this. It doesn't seem to want to work.
Well, I think you're going to have the same problem because they all work off the same principle. So I think you're going to have the same problem. But I think we need to sort the Ethernet out and try that.
I don't think it's that though, because like I said, we've got full internet there, but not on the app.
The problem is today, Harold, is that we always stream. The top quality that we can stream on this program is 1080 HD. And because we were struggling, I switched it down to 720, and then of course we tried. It was no better, so I tried to switch it back to 1080, and it won't let me. We're stuck with what we're on now. So, as I say, unfortunately, next time, hopefully, it'll be better.
Right, moving on swiftly. There was a bus in Dominica with Steve Shuttleworth. There was a bus in Dominica,
but Steve, was it free? Because we went river rafting in Dominica and we weren't going to go out in the afternoon, but I decided I wanted to go off and have a little walk and explore. And I did come off the ship. I was on my own, solo traveler. And I remember seeing the bus, but I can't remember whether there was a charge for it. But as I say, I walked straight past the bus and didn't get it. But it'd be good to know but I think the town is a little bit far away in Dominica. So I never actually made it as far as the town. I gave up. It was a bit of a trek.
Right, Lynn and Dave just booked today a transatlantic repositioning cruise to the Caribbean on P&O Arvia for October 25, having a change from Marella. Now, Arvia is one of their biggest ships, isn't it? You've got the Azura, the Iona, and the Arvia.
I think the Arvia is the sister ship of the Iona.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So it's going to be quite a big ship. But October 25th, you aren't in school holidays, so there shouldn't be many kids on board. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Not that we're against kids. I keep saying this. It's just the fact that sometimes a lot of people don't like to cruise when there's children on board. But they're saying that Chris and the ones that are on P&O for 35 days. My brain's gone dead.
No, Kerry and
Stewart, 35, and they were there.
What would he do without me?
Honestly, my brain is muddled today. They were on there for 35 days, and they were there when there was a school holiday, and they said it didn't affect them whatsoever.
I think it's probably a bit too long for people to take. Like theirs was 35 nights. I'm not sure how long yours is, but theirs was 35 nights, and I don't think you're going to get a lot of parents taking their kids on a 35-night cruise. And also, of course, being the transatlantic. But there's some great prices to be had on those transatlantic repositioning cruises.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think you're right. You've got to try other cruises, because as much as we love Marella, and it's like so hard pulling away from Marella because, we're Marella, we love it. But we've got to try other companies. And I think if you don't, you never know. And whether we love them or hate them, we'll see.
We will see. Harold has said, I get a free bus back. Sorry, I get a free bus back from the pub in Dominica after having cannabis cocktails.
Well, I wouldn't want to walk.
Harold.
So do the pub provide that?
I suppose it's free out there. Not free, legal out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a cultural thing. I don't know. Naughty Harold.
Oh.
Right. Keith has put, thank you. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
Can't remember what for, because literally I'm half asleep here. But
Keith, that's the only trouble, isn't it? When you come to, you've lost where you are.
Anne has got a question. Anne has said, question, where do you pack your steamer, please? No, Anne's just obviously written it again. So again, Anne, I just put it in my main luggage, and I sort of put it between some clothing so it like pads it out a little bit. It won't give you any problems. It won't break. It's quite sturdy. Okay. Daniel Owen, hi guys. Question about internet data. Well, we're a fine one to talk at the moment. Our internet's rubbish. Question about internet and data. I'm going on my first cruise to the Caribbean on Discovery 2, January. Do you use an eSIM or your own data from your phone or network? Well, Caribbean doesn't usually come under your own phone network because it's usually only EU roaming. So you will have to buy a package or do an eSIM. Now, I'll let Mike talk about this because Mark gave him all the information last time and he knows more about it than I do. So, Mike.
Well, our first Marella cruise, I booked the top package thinking, naively, that would last me the entire cruise. And it lasted me about 18 hours. So, fortunately, I think there was probably a problem because I did get a refund, but that has turned me off ever having Marella Wi-Fi again, although I have heard a lot of people say that they've not had a problem with it. But our friends who came on the second cruise with us, they had an eSIM from Aerolo, and they were really happy with it. I think if you look for their Caribbean Islands package, I think it covers about 20 islands, and I think it probably covers all of them that are in the cruise that you're doing. And the only downside of an eSIM is that if you are far out at sea, you are not going to get internet with that eSIM. When you will get internet with the eSIM is when they were lucky sometimes if we were sort of cruising close to the island, they could get it. And also, obviously, at any of the islands, they were able to use it. We will have to try and...
But let's be mindful. Let's not forget one thing, though. If all fails, like we did in the first one, Discovery 2, all the ports on the ports that Discovery will go to will have usually really good free Wi-Fi. And I remember we wouldn't use our phones. Then we get to port and we'd have half hour of sitting in the departure port
with all the other passengers sat in the waiting room on their internet.
But it was good. Some of the internet was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, some of it was good. The other alternative is to go find a local bar, because if you find a local bar, they will have Wi-Fi, and we've done that a few times. A couple of the ports you have to pay. I can't remember which ones, but yeah, I'd say definitely worth considering an eSIM. So much cheaper than the Marella prices. Consider that. But if you do want it for going when you're way out at sea, you will probably want to look at the Marella Wi-Fi. But what I would say, if you do look at the Marella Wi-Fi, don't go for the biggest package. Go for a small package. See how you get on, and if you think it's fine, then you can book a more sort of onto that, more data onto that.
Yes, right. I hope that's answered your question, Daniel. It's a bit of a tricky one, data. But Harold has asked another question. Did you upload a lot of new showcast footage from 2023 cruise? I was in some footage here.
Harold,
YouTube has been sending me them algorithm, maybe. It's good that they're sending you them. But I don't think you've done any new stuff.
I haven't done any for a while. I've probably got a few show ones left to do, but I've pretty much sort of... The problem is when it's now a year and a half nearly since our cruise on Voyager, I think there comes a time where you need to cut off, because I think show stuff is all right, show tunes, because they're always going to be relevant. But obviously, I'm reluctant to put out any more info on the ship. But what we are thinking of doing at some point, I mean, obviously we were supposed to, and it never quite works out what we want, talk about the 3 ships we've been on and favourites. And I think we would like to do a comparison video so that there is a proper video of the differences between the ships, what we love about each ship and what we don't like about each ship, and which one we think is the best, which we will reveal at the end. So yeah, there'll be a little bit more to come, but I think probably most of our Voyager stuff has gone out now.
Yes. Michelle Cobb,
Jewel of the Seas.
My Royal Caribbean is on Jewel of the Seas, very similar to Discovery. Marella do solo cruising so well. Hoping Royal Caribbean do it as well. Well, I have actually seen a solo video on Royal Caribbean, and it looked quite good. My favourite solo cruise ships at the moment are the NCL. Is it NCL with the solo suites?
Yeah, because you like those suites, but I don't know how easy they are to book.
Not just the suites though. They do. They've got their own lounge. They have their own tables.
Yeah.
They have their own suites. Marella still, unfortunately, even though they're really good, because I've heard such good things about Marella solo cruises, like they really look after you, the team.
I think they arrange gets-togethers and stuff, don't they?
But you're not putting a solo room, are you? The rooms aren't specifically solo, whereas they are on NCL.
Well, the thing is, though, with Marella, they do. The trouble is they go so quick, because one of the problems I have, Michelle, is trying to find good deals for solo. And as I say, my experience with MSC, I'm a little bit disappointed. How would you get a good deal on a solo cruise? Because it just seems to me like they want to rip you off. And as I say, I've had an experience with MSC with their upgrading, and it wasn't all that it seemed to be, and it also penalised solo travellers. But I'll explain that in a future video that I'm doing. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody's got any good, I know Passion for Cruising is a good site for solo cruising. But yeah, if you've got any good tips about where I can get good, genuine solo prices, then I'd be really interested.
Right. Len's Legacy. We are looking forward to the free ice cream, I think that is on Voyager. Yes. Finally, Marella realised that it should be free, and it's free, and there's so much of it. It is amazing. Every single day we were at that ice cream parlour, and there was so much choice, and it changed every day, didn't it?
Yeah.
And tip for you, Len, when you're in the queue, don't have a cone, grab a bowl and give them your bowl, and you can have as many scoops as you want in there.
Because on Explorer and Discovery 2, they've got like a Mr. Whippy machine, and it's only open at certain times. And Explorer was a bit of a nightmare, because I think I posted a video or a short on it, and it was just slush when it came out.
Yeah,
because it hadn't been on long enough. Yeah. And then Discovery 2 was nice because they do it on the pool deck, and between a certain time in the afternoon, you can go and get a cone, and it was nice on there. But Voyager is another matter for ice cream, because there must have been about 20 different flavoured ice creams.
Insane.
There was often a queue, so it can be busy. But yes, good tip.
Only open for lunch and dinner.
Yeah, only open certain times.
Yeah, and be mindful that if it becomes too popular, I can guarantee you that Marella will stop it, and they'll start charging for that.
Oh, there'll be outcry.
Because Discovery 2, you'll see it's in the coffee port, and it's chargeable, it's expensive. Explorer, they have an ice cream parlour, sort of like freestand, and it's expensive. Yeah. So why have Voyager gone free? And I worry that they'll change it in the future, and I hope they don't. What they should do is turn all of the ones on all ships free. Yeah.
Well, should we say very quickly about the kitchens? And that's probably why it's free, because their whole concept of a buffet dining
service
is changed. And whereas all of their other ships have a buffet service, Voyager has a place called the Kitchens, which is a new concept for Marella, and it is all served. There are about 8 different food bays with different foods, and you go and it is served to you. And a lot of people like it. He loved it. I wasn't sure about it, but
the reason why I love it is there's always been so much talk about getting a stomach bug or, whatever on the ship. Now, that's mainly because people touch the tongs and they're never cleaned afterwards. So when you're touching the tongs after, it could be 100 people who've touched that tong before you. However, the servers in the kitchen all wear gloves and everything is done just by them. So, the only person touching the tongs is that server. For me, I'm a bit of a cleanliness guru and a bit of a nightmare, actually. It serves me better. So I don't mind having my stuff served, because you can have as much as you want still. You just say you can have 2 of them and 3 of them or whatever. And the salads on Voyager, if you're into salads, are insane. To me, the kitchen serves a much better purpose.
I think I like the concept, but in reality, I just found it a little bit annoying that if you wanted stuff from different bays, you had to go and queue, and then go and queue again, and then you go back to your table, and then you'd have to go and get something else. And I just found it all a little bit... Maybe that was not looking properly to start with, to see exactly what there was.
It is hard, though, because like I said to you, I go to the salad bar, and in the salad bar, they make them up for you in a bowl. You can choose what you want. They make it in your bowl. But then I'd have to go to, because I don't like cold chicken, I'd have to go to the Greek place and queue for, that chicken kebab meat they skewer off, for that to go on my salad. It was gorgeous, by the way. But I didn't like the fact that I had to wait. If I'd have had hot food and had to wait, that could have gone cold in the meantime that I was waiting. So yeah, I get what Mike's coming to there.
But yeah, the kitchens, I think probably the more I've thought about it, the more I'm starting to veer on your side. It's a good idea.
It is. Right, Paul Kearney has put, I love traveling solo on Marella. Started on the Celebration and Spirit. That's going back. So now my favorites are the Explorer 1 and 2. Interesting you say that, because the Explorers are the ones I think that haven't been upgraded. Was Explorer 2 we were, wasn't it?
No.
1. I keep getting
Explorer.
confused.
Yeah, Explorer 1 we were on.
And they need the most work. But I said a minute ago, Paul, about people forgetting about the upgrades that are needed and concentrating on the customer service. And even the 1 and 2, for me, didn't quite work with the layout, because I love Discovery for the way it flowed through every floor. I can see where you're coming from. The Explorer ships are gorgeous, because the Voyager is an Explorer ship as such, isn't it? Just slightly different. Yeah. And they are really good. I love the space you get. And especially if you haven't been on the Voyager yet, Paul, you need to try it, because if you love the Explorer 1 and 2, you love the ship, because additionally, on the 8th floor, in the atrium, they've got the hideaway. What's the bar called? I keep getting the name of the bar, where the heist and the lock-in is.
The Exchange.
The Exchange. They've got the Exchange bar, which is very plush and very gorgeous. So there's additional things. So if you love Explorer 1 and 2, you will love the Voyager. If you
might be on Voyager.
I don't know.
But anyway, one of the things that I feel I missed out on is going and speaking to the there's a passenger liaison officer on there, and I really wished I'd have gone and asked her a few questions. And in future, I'm hoping P&O have got the same sort of job role on there, because I will go and have a chat with them and just say, how do you look after passengers that are solo, and how do you look after sort of people with mobility issues and LGBT, and find out a little bit more how they cater for people.
So Mary's put, don't forget the thumbs up, folks. Thanks, Mary. But she's also put this, and if we ever did Mida Travel Awards, Mary would win, because she's done 24 Marella cruises.
Don't forget the thumbs up, though, first. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps us. So
yes,
thank you if you haven't.
But Mary has done 24 Marella cruises.
Mary's a proper pro.
But I think, like Paul, Mary will have done the older company ones, like the Celebration, the Spirit, and things like that as well. Yeah. It wouldn't all just be the current 5 that are out. She would have done the older ones.
And she's got 25 coming up.
She has, yes. She has.
Not long now.
Mary, you're a legend.
Yeah.
Billy Blacklock, thumbs up. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Harold Betterson, Voyager and Discovery. Right, Voyager and Kitchens was the main and big good difference. I agree. I think Discovery and Explorers can learn a lot from Voyager. I think Marella, with a way of thinking, is a really good forward concept that they'll go with, because, like I said to you before, everybody falls ill on a cruise ship. Luckily, we haven't yet. And I think it's going to be from things like the buffets with the tongs. And you can't spit over the food in thing, because the glass plates come down quite low. Yeah. I love it. It's, for someone like me, it's a great thing to have.
But yeah, definitely. Although I think a lot of people have the same views as you, that it's so much more hygienic.
But does anyone know if they still got, because when we were last on, they still had the hand sanitizers at every restaurant. I want to know if they still do, because they should keep that forever, because that's such a good thing to have.
I think they do. I think it's one thing that probably they've realised is good, because you can still have epidemics on cruise ships, so it's good practice.
Some companies have a hand washing station, and I don't like that. Because let's be fair, that's a lot of hassle to go have to wash your hands and dryer when you can just go.
I don't think it's obligatory, and a lot of people would like to wash their hands. I mean, we go straight from having shower and dressed up, to eat. But a lot of people would appreciate being able to wash their hands before they go on. So it's not a bad thing. It's your choice whether you use it or not.
Exactly. Len's Legacy. We are looking forward to the free ice cream on Voyager. Trust me, Len, you will not be disappointed.
Take a bowl and ask for that, and they'll give you a scoop of it all.
Mandy has put, can't wait to try both Discovery ships this year. We have not had premium drinks for a change. We will have done by the
August. She's going to get the Marella Grand Slam.
Man, I'm hoping and praying that you saw it the way we see it. We don't go premium anymore. We don't see the point, because you'll realise that there's so much on there. You won't get through the menu, even on all-inclusive. So let us know how you get on, because I'd love to know your view, because I know our view on it. We were premium, and then we went all-inclusive, and now we're just all-inclusive all the time.
Yeah, we just have the odd drink.
Yeah, we spoil ourselves now and then to a...
You know, if I want a mudslide cocktail, which is my favourite, then I'll have a mudslide cocktail. If we want a coffee, we'll have a coffee. Yeah. And I think last time we spent about £33 on additional drinks, which was a lot cheaper than paying for premium. So it works for us.
Yeah. Michelle, my aim is to do all Marella ships, done Discovery twice, Voyager next, and Explorer next year. Do you know what? We should have a Mida award for a full house.
We need a Grand Slam award.
A full house.
I'll come up with a little badge.
We'll send them out if you've done a full house.
I'll get a little badge. Yeah. Marella Grand Slam. People that have done all 5. I'm excited that we're doing ducks next time.
We are. We've got our ducks now, guys.
We've got ducks.
Whenever you go on any cruise ship, let us know. You never know. We might want to send you one out as well, just to put on random cruise ships everywhere. But we will be putting them on any cruise ship we go on. So if you see them,
20 to put on P&O Iona, and we've got 20 to book on MSC.
Remember to take a photo and advertise it on your website that you found one of our little things, and they're really cute.
I'll get them into the next stream so you can see them and what we're doing to them.
Right, Michelle, again, with Discovery being my first, I will always have a soft spot for it. I love the Atrium on Discovery. Us as well. I love Discovery 2. We haven't done Discovery 1, but I love Discovery 2 purely based on that Atrium.
We know they're similar, aren't they? Like Explorer 1 and Explorer 2.
I think they're almost identical, those two.
They are.
Whereas the Explorer 1 and 2 are slightly different, aren't they? And Voyager's definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, the Voyager is the most different because obviously you've got different dining and you've got the exchange, which we absolutely loved.
Mandy has put, oh my God, if I squint, you look fab, really. Maybe new glasses or the wine, but it's working for me. It's because it's softened our faces off.
Cheers. Have another drink.
Because it's pixelated, it's softened our faces off. Really, there's bags and
oh God,
wrinkles.
I'm looking rough. I haven't slept for 2 nights. I'm looking rough. I said to him, "Shall I go and put some eye cream on?" He said, "I've got a slanted eye as well."
He does. He looks like he's had a thing, but in real life he doesn't. And I hate this. I'm always like leaning to the side because I feel like one of my ears is sticking out more than the other. I hate it. Don't you dare. Right, Keith has put, I am on Discovery 2 in May to Limassol. First time cruising.
Oh, Keith, you'll love it. You will absolutely love it.
Can I just quickly say, Keith, immerse yourself in it. Don't go on there shy. Go on there. Say hello to people, talk to people. You will love it. You will make it's almost like a community on board. I find when you're on there, you get to know the same people on board. It's great. I love it. It's so enjoyable.
Embrace it, enjoy it, because you will have an amazing time. And you know, if you don't like one bar, there's so many other bars you can go to. We had our favourite bars, and we tended to stick to the routine. The shows on the theatre are absolutely brilliant. Staff are brilliant. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. But come back and let us know.
Harold has asked, is Ambassador as fun as Marella, though? I have no idea. It's always going to be a hard one for me because I'm always going to say no because I'm Marella through and through. And we don't work for Marella. We have no affiliation to Marella whatsoever. But we genuinely feel like I've always been one of a life of customer service. I've always been in customer service my whole life. And I believe that you give good customer service, you're going to come back time and time again. Marella does it in spades. So I'll always be Marella. In the showcast, they come and talk to us. Like, they're just lovely. I love them all.
I don't know whether they still do, but the showcast, after they've finished the show, they used to go up to the back of the theatre and you could speak to them and chat to them as you went out. And then later that night, if you were in the disco or in one of the bars, they'd be there and they would not sort of alienate themselves from you. They would embrace you and, you know, and have fun with you. You had a dance off, didn't you?
Did.
I wish I got that video to show.
But you also had a dance with one of the dancers in the theatre.
Oh, in the theatre and the show, yes. Yeah, we'll have to find that one out to show.
But again, though, that's because we almost became pally with them because, you know, we went to, it was a nightclub night and they were there and we just chatted and then we sat down and laughed with them. They were just normal, everyday people. It was great. We loved it.
But definitely ambassadors, you know, we're like this.
It's on the up and up.
But
it's on the up
you know, I think they're going to sort of get better and better. And some of the itineraries they're doing now look quite exciting. So we might do ambassador at some point.
Try it anyway. Len's legacy question. It's our first ever cruise in July on Voyager. Good pick. We have 3 kids over 13 years. Can they go in the bars or are there age restrictions in place? No, they can. So let's start with the Squid and Anchor, which is your main pub. The main pub, I'm just going to hold on a second because it looks like there's an advert. Bear with. So I'll say it again just in case you went to an advert there. So yes, kids can go in. Start with the Squid and Anchor. That's the main pub. That's where all the entertainment happens, like the bands, the quizzes, that sort of stuff. It's almost like a clubhouse in a caravan site, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yes, they can. They can go in the nightclub up until 11. I'll say.
The Explorer, their silent disco, it was from 11:30, and kids could go from 11:30 till 12. But at 12 o'clock, they could not go in the nightclub. But I'm pretty sure on the other ships that it was adults only. But all of the bars, you won't have a problem taking the kids.
No.
And it's just the nightclub that you will find that they will probably not be allowed to go. But yeah, they'll love it. They'll love it. Lots of entertainment going on. So
the good thing as well, Len, is for that age, they have, if they're into computers, they have an arcade with some really cool vintage arcade machines. They have look like Xbox stations. What else have they got for that?
They've got the Hideout, which is for under 17s,
like a chill out, and
which
like
is
no
like
adults
older
allowed.
teen.
Yeah, you've got the football, you've got the air hockey.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of things for that sort of age, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed for you, Len, that there's other kids similar age on there, because you are captive market out at sea. There's no other them to go, so they are going to bond a bit better. Kids under that certain age, they got the M Club, and I don't think they've got. Surely they've got something for more teenage kids.
Yeah, they've got the Hideout.
No, but I mean like the show, not the show team. You know, where they do the M Club, they must have something for older kids, like a club.
I don't think
you know
so, but I don't know. I might be wrong. Come back, let us know, Len.
They'll love it, Len. Actually, it'd be quite good to know from a kid's point of view.
Yeah, again, that's questions I need to ask next time we go on board. But definitely. I think the Hideout is there's a cinema or TV room in there. There was air hockey, wasn't there? And just a cool place for kids to hang out.
Yeah, pretty cool. Sam and Jeff, thanks both. We've only done a 0 before last March, but we will. We well and truly got the bug. We've watched all your vlogs on Discovery 2. They're great. Oh, bless you, Sam and Jeff. That's really
appreciate
sweet.
That. They were our first.
They were our first
Discovery 2.
I hope they weren't too bad, because they were our first. But like I said, that's where the travel sparked from. Was that cruise? If we hadn't done that cruise, I don't think we'd have ever been on YouTube.
No.
And there's a passion for it now, isn't there?
Yeah, we love it.
We know all our travel agents down in the shops. We've tried to communicate with Marella themselves, because it's not, like I said before, that we're trying to work for Marella. No. We adore Marella. We're hoping we get the same vibe from P&O, so we can carry on with pushing P&O for everyone as well. But what we won't do is, if something's rubbish, tell you to do it, because we will be honest with it.
I think that's, at the end of the day, it's the most important thing with doing YouTube vlogging, is that you've got to be honest. And I don't want to mislead people just because I think I'm going to get something. You know, you want to give honest review, and I think that's what we do. We are very positive about Marella, but there are things we haven't liked, and there's things that we have said aren't so good, but they don't overtake what's so good about it.
What I love, and this is the thing again, actually, about customer service, is we've had problems on Marella. They've not been squeaky clean. We've had problems, but their customer service every time has sorted the problem. And if you can sort the problem, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know? So yes, can't wait for it. Right. Ellie Cuba. Okay. Hi guys. Hello there. Sue and Ellie are here. First cruise in May to Med on Voyager. Booked a junior suite. Well done. That's a nice room. Can we get an ironing board in room? And how do we pay for bets in the casino? Do we just flash the cruise card? Right. So first of all, ironing is my thing, right? There is no ironing boards or irons on the cruise ship, right? You can pay for laundry service, or you do what we've done in one of our videos. And like, was it? I've forgotten the name now. Anne has done. She's gone and bought the steamer that we recommended off Amazon. The steamer does everything you need to do. The laundry service is quite expensive, so it's up to you which way you want to go with that. And the casino, we've actually done this because I lost money in about 2 seconds flat. And if I remember rightly, it was debit card.
Yeah, don't you do it to your? Do you do it debit card, or did you do it to the room? I can't remember it being to the room. So
I say that near the answer.
Well, I wasn't stupid enough to gamble my money away.
I remember if it was debit card
in 30 seconds.
If anyone's in the room and they've used the casino, I was drunk when it happened. Can you tell us how we pay? Because I can remember going to a booth and getting my chips, but I can't remember how we paid.
I would
for
imagine that you would probably pay for that straight away, because I can't remember it being, because I'd have been after you for the money. I can't remember it coming off the room, but
I can't. I would have thought it'd been off.
So maybe you pay for that off card.
Can't answer that, but hopefully someone will.
Please, if anybody's been to the casino, how do you?
No worries at all, Anne. Anytime.
But anyway, guys, you're going to have a great cruise, and get one of those travel steamers. It's on one of our there's useful things. Yeah. If you look on our videos,
it was one of the original ones.
Yeah, one of the original ones, Discovery 2. It should be on the playlist there, and we give a list of useful items to take.
Or look at one of our early lives, and we actually show you on there. We bring it out and show you as well.
Good luck in finding that.
Yeah, I was going to say. Harold, any insider info on the new Marella ship? Well, we've heard it's not a new Marella ship. It's actually the riverboat that is new. So there was confusion with a new ship. It's not a new ship. So first one was it going to adults only on the Discovery 2.
Yes.
Discovery 2. So that was
no. Discovery.
Discovery. So that was the first rumor that got lost in translation. People thought it was a new ship coming out. It wasn't. It was a new concept, which was adults only on that.
And it's not permanent adults only.
It's a trial.
It was adults only trial
in the summertime.
Just for the summer.
Yeah. Second one was there is a new ship coming out, but it's a riverboat ship. Now, riverboat cruising and sea cruising are a whole different ball game. We haven't even ventured into riverboat cruising because I think I'd be bored. I don't know why. Because it's a lot smaller. Not much to do on there at all. It's just almost like
you wouldn't have the choice of food, and
there's not as many people as well. So there isn't a new ship at the moment. There was word of Mein Schiff giving Marella a brand new ship. That's not going to happen.
Well, Mein Schiff have got. I think they have got 2 new ships coming, Mein Schiff, and of course Marella have tended to feed off Mein Schiff,
but the older ships.
For their ships. And so if they're having 2 new ships, there may well be another one from Mein Schiff coming Marella's way, but there's nothing confirmed yet.
No, sorry about that. Jummy, good evening.
Hey, Jummy, how you doing?
Family, hello,
Good
how are
to
you?
See you?
Mandy Benton, we've just booked for Iona to the fjords again. Same one as us, Mandy. As we loved it so much last year. Marella staff and breakfast are better, but doesn't detract from P&O as a whole. Mandy, I'd be interested to know if it's the same one we're going on.
Yeah. Is it 10th of May? You're going 10th of May this year? That's when we're going.
Yeah. Cruising with the Whites with us. Hey, hello, gentlemen.
These boys are just back from a cruise on Explorer to the Canaries.
And may I add, they just went live, didn't they?
Yes, they've just done their first live.
Mandy,
they've just done their first live as well.
Mandy joined us, so well done, Mandy. So cruising with the Whites, they are going for it now. You know, they're really good, and they got a lot of content coming out on their channel, hopefully. So
we look forward to seeing it, guys, and we look forward to having you on here one day
with a wine. Harold Betterson, glad you enjoyed the job. I love it, Harold. Love it, love it, love it.
He's a train geek now.
I am. We went to East Lancashire Railway the other day, and I'm like, well, that's a semaphore. We're an absolute block, and I just knew everything, and I started tearing up because I've never been so proud of myself. And I know it sounds stupid, but when I was trying to explain to my friend about what we actually do on the trains, he was like, "What?" Because people just think we collect tickets. That is the least job that we do. There is so much more that happens on there, so I was very proud of myself.
Well, we better keep. We haven't got long left.
Oh God, yeah.
And we still haven't revealed our favourite ship.
Right, if you're on a cruise for New Year, Dave, you would definitely celebrate New Year. It's not that merry. I can't get the time off. So if anyone wants to take this one with them, happy days. Jackie Brindley started cruising last year when we did Voyager, first round Caribbean, then we did Discovery 2, and then this year, lucky enough to be doing Explorer and Discovery.
You won't be far off the Grand Slam.
God, they've almost got. We need to get a Mida badge.
We do, because we've done 3 and we've got 2 more to do. But we're going to have a Grand Slam Marella badge, aren't we?
Mandy, Ventura is smaller than Owner, and Aura is smaller than Ventura, I think. So look.
I know that somebody said about the smaller P&O ships, and I think they would probably be more suitable.
Arvia is the biggest. Iona is second. Britannia then is next, Azura is next, and then Aurora is after that. But I haven't got Ventura on here. But Ventura is one of the older ones.
So it'll be below that.
It'll be smaller, yeah.
Yeah, smaller.
Yeah.
And that's probably what. Well, we'll see how we get on with this P&O. We might love a bigger ship.
To be fair, Aurora, you said there, Aurora's amazing. Aurora looks like it'd be more our cup of tea. It's 76,000 gross tonnage, a length 270 meters, and it's a crew of 850. Capacity of 1,874.
Oh, that's
sounds perfect.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Mandy, correct. Mike, Avia is a sister ship.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Ellie Cuba D.
Oh! D!
Harold was a coach with Chewy, sign free. Was a coach with Chewy, sign free. Oh, okay. So this is the shuttle.
The shuttle.
It had two on it, so it was free.
That's so it was free. So that's good. Yeah. If you go to Dominica, free shuttle to the town.
Mandy, we felt like we were cheating when we booked P&O Cruise, but our first love is Marella.
We're always going to be the same. Our first love, because it got us into the love of cruising, is always going to be Marella. So we'll always miss Marella when we were on other ships, and we will go back. We want the Grand Slam. We feel very much the same.
Dave Gardner, hi lads. Dave here after Barbados, 23rd of March, next Sunday, 2 weeks on the Discovery. This will be after Marella.
So you obviously enjoy it then. Is it, what other ships have you been on? Mind you, I asked the question now, and it won't appear till later, will it?
I know. They never know. They're not far from the Grand Slam.
No, but anyway, I wish we were going again in 2 weeks. But we haven't got much longer to wait, have we?
Mary, right, Villa Maria is my favourite. Marlborough, Sauvignon, New Zealand. This is Mike's pick. It's really nice. It's like I'm advertising wine now. Really, really nice. Again, it's a Marlborough. I only drink Marlborough Sauvignon. It's my favourite. Yesterday we had one that was dead expensive. We've got another one called Squealing Pigs, which is gorgeous.
I think this one, the one that we're drinking now, was about £12.
Nice.
So not too bad.
Susan has put, hi chaps, love the channel. First cruise in May on Voyager. Do the junior suites have fridges? Thanks, Sue. Well, we don't know, because at the moment we were told it would be suited up, but we don't know if the junior suite will do. We know that the Santorini suite and the what was the other suite called? St. Lucia suite do. They'll be staying. Some currently do, some don't. But again, if you need it for medication, they will provide.
Yeah, I was under the impression, but we don't want to mislead you because we're not 100% sure. I was under the impression that they've all gone out the certain cabins, but suites had still got them, or they had when we last cruised. But whether they are slowly removing them all, or the suites are going to keep them as a benefit, we don't know. So if anybody does know that, put it in the comment.
Cruising with the Whites.
Find out.
Oh, sorry. Cruising with the Whites. We're just back from Atlantic Islands on board Marella Explorer. Fantastic all round. Although we love the ship, Discovery 2 is still our number one spot for now. Holds a place in my heart too, boys. Have you done the voyage yet, though? I don't think they've done the voyage yet, have they?
They're going the same line as us. Discovery 2. Explore. No, we did. We did Voyager second. Yeah, do Voyager.
I've got Voyager. Love it. Ellie has put, hi Ellie and Sue, please. First one-time Marella Voyager. It's free Wi-Fi, free at the ports. Gracias. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I'm not prepared, like I did not Discovery 2, to pay the full price for a Wi-Fi package. I wait till I'm at port. I'm on a cruise. I don't want to hear from work. I don't want to hear from anybody unless it's an emergency. Yeah. So I'm going to go on at every cruise port and just have a little check and see what's going on.
But if it isn't at the port, then just go and find a local bar and you will get Wi-Fi, no problem.
Lynn and Dave, ours is 15 nights sailing from Southampton. Flight back from Barbados. Good price upgraded to balcony. First time balcony in 21 cruises.
21 cruises? Good grief.
That's a lot. And only first time upgraded, though.
Wow.
Yeah, only first time balcony in 21 cruises. I'm not sure how I feel about balconies. I'm not going to waffle on, but I like an interior. It's like a cave. It's warm. It's cozy. And then I get to be out on the ship more.
But what are we doing in May?
Yes, we're doing a balcony.
Got to for the fjords. Got to. We did a balcony on Celebrity, and we decided that we weren't on it enough to justify the extra price. But it wasn't too bad to get the balcony for the fjords for a week, and I just think we'd be missing an opportunity not to have a balcony for that.
Michelle, first of all, take my hat off to you for being a teacher. I am restricted to travel in school holidays. I'm so sorry. That's awful because it's not fair on them. They have to pay premiums and it's not fair. But I'm always trying to find deals as a solo traveller. Passion for Cruises is one I've been recommended. It was recommended to us.
Yeah, we were told about that one quite a while ago, and I do keep an eye on it now. So yes, there are solo deals on there. I haven't found what I would class as true solo deals, but I keep looking in hope of finding something. And if I do ever, I'll come and let everybody know. I know Marella have a certain amount of solo rooms, and I don't know how their prices are, but they go very quick. So you have to be really quick to get a solo cabin on Marella.
Mills Traveller in from Barbados.
Hey,
they're on board Discovery in Barbados. Hello, I hope you have a great cruise, guys.
Yeah, do you know they've got a talent? One of them's got a talent for countdown. Yeah,
well, good at like doing the anagrams.
Very good. They've been on the show.
Ooh,
very good. I hope you're having a great time, and hi to you.
Mandy agrees with us all. The Voyager ice cream from the kitchen is amazing.
This could be a 2-hour stream if we're carrying. We still haven't revealed our favourite.
Oh, John's in. Where have you been, John?
Hey, John, I was worrying about you.
He says late and you're out, folks. I know, John. We were having a terrible time.
There's a long story to that, John. I won't bore everybody with it again.
John's been busy deleting VAR group posts and comments. Well, listen, everybody, if you are on any of these Facebook
John's
posts,
on Marella Voyager.
Let's be kind. Kindness
John
wins.
is admin for Marella Voyager group, which is a great group, and John keeps it all correct and, sieves out the bad posts and stuff. So he does a great job there, John. So good to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to have you in, John. Mills Travel, we had a horn off. That sounds exciting. With Discovery in Guadeloupe yesterday.
Oh.
I wouldn't mind a horn off, Mills, if I'm honest. Mandy, we prefer the kitchens to other buffets, to be honest. I'm a bit got to be first in the buffet if I'm going to use it.
Right, okay. Well, maybe that's why I never find it so bad, because we tend to be early eaters. So there's not food everywhere when we go in on the other buffets, because we are early eaters.
Mary, Dave, when you're on the other ships, except Voyager, just use the civet to hold the tongs and it will take away the thought. You are right. I don't know what it is. I caught gastroenteritis once. I don't know how, because Mike, I'll tell you, I am ridiculously over the top, a bit OCD.
If there's anything to catch, Dave will catch it.
Yeah, because I'm just constantly trying to be clean and I always seem to... Oh, terrible. Anyway, by the way, but I did see a video. Someone posted a video the other day. It was a really good video, and they posted a video of the buffet, and the tongs, slipped into the food, and it just made me feel grossed out. And yeah, I don't do well with buffets. And as per, I put it in wife at first time. I didn't put question. Okay, that sounds really naughty. I put it in twice. Not wife. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying, Anne.
I've made my evening that.
Thank you. Cheers, Anne.
Why am I blushing?
Cheers, Anne. The wine's gone to no. Voyager has 17 food areas if you include those in the kitchens and an indoor and outside cinema. Do you know what? We didn't go to the inside cinema, but I loved the outside cinema. But I loved it more, John, on Discovery 2. Because on Voyager, they put those stupid railings in the way. So there's almost like a block. Yeah. On Discovery 2, it's an open cinema and you can lie there.
It was a better experience, wasn't it? Because there was nothing in the way of you and the screen. Yeah. So it was really good. But yeah, outdoor cinema is great.
Still having a round comment. Sorry, Anne. Sorry, sweets. Mary, our first chewing was Majesty Dream and Celebration. Ooh. Then the 5 current ships. My favourite ship was Celebration. The atmosphere on there was absolutely fantastic. It just flowed so well. What happened to it?
Yeah, I suppose it probably got too old.
Well, I'm not being funny, but the ships they currently got are pretty old.
Well, I know, but I don't know. Maybe they wanted to go bigger, or I don't know how big Celebration was, but I don't know.
No. Donna's in. Donna, we have done Explorer 2, which we love. Discovery next. The atrium looks nicer on the Discovery. Looking forward to that. Oh, the atrium on Discovery 2, we can only comment on that.
It's a highlight.
Stunning.
Yeah.
And if you ever go around the Christmas period, honestly, it's such an eyesore. but in a good way. They really go to town with decorations around that atrium.
And the lifts going up and
Yeah.
down with the glass. And it's nice. I love the atrium.
If you like showing off like Mike and I do, whenever there's a show on and you go in the glass lift, everyone's looking at you coming down like that in the lift. Where are your finery? They love it.
Give them a dance.
Ellie Cuba, Hyatt's the Havana Cuban show still on Voyager.
Oh, it was a good show.
I'm not sure if it's still on Voyager. It should still be in the set list because it was really good. Havana Nights was amazing.
They will do 12 different shows for the 2 weeks. 2 are often guests. 1 a week is usually a guest. And I think they rotate the shows because we haven't seen some. There's one called Soul, and we've been on 3 Marella cruises and never seen the Soul show. And I think it's a little bit potluck. I would have thought for the Caribbean that they would have the Havana show in, but the Havana show was brilliant. It was so colourful, wasn't it?
I'm going to quickly ask, guys, we have to come off shortly. So no more comments now if possible. We'll get through these. Then
and we still haven't said our quick answers.
Next week. Right. Mandy Benton. Woohoo. We'll have a Grand Slam by August.
I'll come up with a badge.
Honestly, we'll do badges. And send them
we'll
out
get a badge.
We get them.
Anybody that does the Grand Slam of Marella gets a badge.
Mary.
We've got to do what I got to make you do what they do then.
The showcase still stands outside the theatre, Mike. You then do see them around the ship later in the evening.
Oh, the showcast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, they're so friendly that
they are nice.
And that's nice because.
But I always tell them how good they did. Yeah, I think it's nice for them as well.
Yeah, tell them how good you did, and if you love a show, go on the app and put a positive review in because.
Just quickly say that people don't do that enough.
No,
you can put feedback on
the Navigate
anything.
app. You can go and talk about staff. You can talk about any of the shows, experiences,
and
go on there.
They get awarded. They get awarded. So I was always like praising the staff on these things, and they get awarded.
It takes a couple of minutes to go on and do a review if you get an exceptional service, and it means so much to the staff.
Defo. Neil Pollard, we're going on Marella Voyager in July. Any suggestions? On the Voyager, do everything. Because the one thing about the Voyager it hasn't got that I loved on Discovery was the inside pool. But on Voyager, you need to do all the restaurants because they got some really nice restaurants.
Silver Fork is amazing. I think they have, but I don't know. Oh, haven't they?
No.
Well, definitely
the cheeseboard taster menu on Voyager.
Silver Fork, the best dining on there, and it's worth. I know it's a cover charge. It's not.
Cora La was better than anybody.
Oh, Cora La, particularly on the night they've got the Talia curry on there. It's brilliant. Don't miss the Exchange. We absolutely had the best nights going to see the 2 shows at the Exchange. We were lucky to see the Iced and the Lock-In, and the cast were brilliant, and we just loved it. Immerse yourself in it. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I think the vast majority of people now are dressing up for the show, putting on their sort of flapper outfits and the Peaky Blinders stuff, and really immerse. It's an immersive show, and no 2 shows are the same, but don't miss the Exchange. It was fabulous. Just the whole ship. The whole ship is just amazing.
We got you, Mary. Yeah, we know. Showcast. All the transatlantic cruises are adult only on all of the ship.
On all of the ships. That's good to know. Well, that
is good to know.
That's good to know. We're going to do a transatlantic one next time.
Definitely do a transatlantic.
I want the 35 night one that Stuart and Kerry did.
Neil has put, we're going on Marella Voyage in July. Any suggestions?
We just done that one.
Yeah. Mandy Benton, I think you paid for casino chips on your cruise card. I might be wrong. I can't remember. I was drunk though, like I usually am. Like tonight.
I really don't know because I think you spent £20, didn't you?
In about 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, literally. And I can't remember it being on the cabin bill, but I might be wrong. I thought it was just drinks on that bill, but maybe it wasn't 33 quid's worth.
Harold, no, I thought the new ship was a proper ship. Ooh, I can't see Harold's comment.
No, the new ship for the Marella, rather than it being a new cruise ship. This is only what we were told. We haven't seen anything about a new cruise ship.
It was the Mein Schiff.
Yeah, it was Mein Schiff are getting 2 new ships, and there is every likelihood that Marella could expand and get another one. But we've been in the TUI shops. They know nothing about a new ship, but they do know that there's a new river cruise. Was there 2 new river cruise ships coming? So they're obviously looking to expand that market. But I hope they do get another ship because, it means more itineraries, which would be brilliant.
Well, I've got it here in black and white saying there are no announcements of any new further ships planned.
Yeah.
So it all depends on Mein Schiff.
And if there is, you'll be the first to know because
hopefully we'll know because our travel agents tell us now. Right, Dave Watts. Hello, Dave. Year ago today, we were on Voyager after watching your vids for research for months beforehand. Thanks. Oh, well, I pray we helped you and you loved them as much as we loved them.
I hope you did, and that's what we just hope, that our videos are helpful to people, and it's great if they are.
Awesome. Neil Pollard again. We're going on Marella Voyager in July. And suggestions. This is my third attempt. Hopefully we've answered that one for you, Neil.
Yeah,
do
it's
everything.
An amazing ship. Just enjoy because it's a brilliant ship.
And one tip for you is book. As soon as they open for booking, get them booked because people will book, especially the Silver Fork exchange, especially exchange.
And you can book the Great Musical Afternoon Tea now on the app before you go.
Get it booked.
Yeah. So if you want to do any of those things, we always suggest do it before you go on the ship.
Annette, hello, Annette. Sweet pea. You okay? Bless her. Mary, I did hear Captain Derek from Voyager has stolen the pink alpaca from Discovery. I saw the pictures. Actually, no, that wasn't on John's one.
Oh, is that the animal on Discovery? Alpacas?
It was on. Do you know on the side bit of the bridge?
Yeah,
it was on there.
And he sticked it.
It was out there with him. Yeah,
a pink one.
Yeah.
I want one.
And laughing at our comment, and that was the funniest thing ever. Thank you.
Made my night with that.
Alex White, be looking at Voyager next, guys. We'll be live on Wednesday to talk about our cruise. We'll be there,
right?
Alex.
Yes, we'll be there. I don't think we've got anything this week, so definitely anybody free, come along and talk to the boys on Wednesday night. Cruising with the Whites with a Y, and we'll be there and come and have a chat with you. We want to hear how you got on. You've just done the Explorer to the Canaries, and obviously before that you did Discovery 2. So be good to come and ask you a question. I might be asking you which was your favourite. I think they've answered that.
We overloaded them asking questions. Sorry.
Yeah, we're a bit got quite a few questions. Anyway, scrap during COVID. Oh,
right. No more comments after this. But Mary, if you can comment, what ship was Celebration? What was it before it was a Marella ship?
Right, we need to go on because this is the longest we've ever
Neil
done.
G, just arrived back from Voyager on Friday for 2 weeks. What an amazing time we had. Roll on the next.
Exactly.
Hopefully we'll be on it with you, Neil.
Exactly. I love it when people say that they had the same time as we had because we just love Voyager.
See, John is another avid cruiser, and John would definitely be getting a buddy Mida badge. 3 cruises booked so far for this year: P&O, Cunard, and Marella. Apparently, no one accepts Monopoly money. So, John. It's such a shame, though. I know we'd be rich.
I imagine we haven't got Monopoly, have we?
We have.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, we have.
Is the money still in there?
I don't know. No, John's nicked it. Trying to pay for his cruises. Neil G, Havana Nights is still on.
Oh, it's still on. Great.
Awesome show.
Brilliant show. So colourful. I love their headwear and all that. It was so colourful. It was lovely.
Mary's put no idea, Dave. I'm just quickly talk about because I'm going to quickly find out.
Let me scroll on a bit more. Oh, we're done then.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We're done. We can reveal our favourite Marella ship so far.
I have to be quick then because everyone's going.
Right. Oh, gosh. No, we still got quite a few here. So, our favourite. Go on.
Sorry, Mary. Holland America it was. It was originally as the Noordam for Holland America in 1984.
Wow.
There we go.
Holland America are quite... They're like the American Cunard.
I thought they were the posher.
I think they're like the Cunard equivalent for America, aren't they? But I'm not sure about that one.
Cool.
Anyway, quickly, no more questions. We're going to say ta-ra very shortly. Let's talk our favourite Marella ship. Dave, what's your favourite Marella ship?
Discovery 2, but if they put the kitchens on Discovery 2.
That's not an answer.
Discovery 2.
Really? You surprised me there.
I think I'd just hold the flame for it because it's our first.
Okay, so you got Discovery 2, second?
Voyager.
Third?
Explorer 2.
1.
Might be an Explorer 2. Explorer.
Well, I'm going to reveal my favourite. In third place, I would say Explorer. Nothing wrong with Explorer. It's a brilliant ship. We had just as much fun as the other 2 ships, but these are just minute things and how you come away feeling. So Explorer would be in my third place. Second would be Discovery 2. I love Discovery 2. It's why we fell in love with Marella. It's some gorgeous areas on the ship, easy to navigate. We loved it. Food probably a bit of a letdown compared to the other two. Explorer and Discovery and Voyager were better food and drink, but Discovery 2 would be second because I just loved it and we fell in love with it. And number one, Voyager. I love Voyager. It's my favorite Marella ship. We had so much fun on that ship. So there just seems so much more to do. We love the bar at the back of the ship, which sadly Discovery 2 don't have.
But better golf.
Yeah, I mean, there are good and bad of each of them. And, you know, they're minute things that separate them for us because at the end of the day, we've already said it so many times, we love Marella. All the cruises we've done with Marella have been brilliant. So we wouldn't want to, by putting ours in order, suggest that, you know, Explorer won't be good because it will be. It was a fantastic cruise.
Yes. But on that one, folks,
yes,
it's time to rock and roll.
Yes.
Mary, thanks, guys. See you after my cruise. Have a cracking time, Mary.
Oh, Mary, I want to hear all about it.
Anybody going on a cruise in the meantime, enjoy.
Yeah.
Have a great time. It's been fantastic. We've loved it. Apologies about the really poor quality.
Yeah.
It will not happen.
No,
the next
we will do tests before the next live and we will work on. Also, what I'd just like to say is thank you for everybody that's come. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, the bell, and give us a like as well. It means a lot to us. And hopefully, if you're going on a Marella cruise, if you're going with any company, come back and let us know how you get on because we'd love to hear about other cruise ships.
And can we just quickly say, Anne, thank you. You've really made my night. Thank you very much.
And we'll have another good laugh about that when we go off.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Have a great time. Enjoy. Happy cruising.
Work on getting that Grand Slam.
And we're still here for a second.